Hey, hey, hey! It's Wednesday night, and that means it's time for this new experimental show brought to you by Effin Rager. Welcome to Wednesday Night Rager. What's going on? My name is Nick. I'm very excited to be here. Getting some quarantine hangout entertainment going. This is my first time on Twitch, so yeah, I'm super excited to be here. Gonna figure this out as we go. If, hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, Leland. Hey, Terrible Trim. Hey, Net of the Dead. If anything is weird, tech-wise, audio-wise, please let me know. I'm doing my best here, and we're learning as we go. So a quick bit about this show. I'm a big fan of the Effin Rager boys. Big fan of the Effin Rager show. They've been kind enough to let me try this out as an experiment. Wednesday Night Rager. I'm a big fan of video games. I'm a big fan of experiments. So we're going to mash the two together. That's right. We're boldly bringing video games to Twitch. And what's up, chat? What's up, Sleepy Leams? What's up, Dwicka? I'm so excited y'all are here. I figured we could start things off today. I wanted to correct something from Monday's stream. On Monday, we got the pleasure of watching Connor and Ned stream the Resident Evil 8 demo and shoot their pints. I did pay them a ton of money to do this, so if you could be fooled a little, that would make me feel better. But Connor was mentioning ray tracing, and I incorrectly told Connor that that demo did not feature ray tracing. So I thought we could open the show today with a little correction segment called Wednesday Night Ray Trace, in which we learn a little bit about video game technology. So, in a nutshell, it's pretty cool. It's basically a way that light can be simulated in a video game, and instead of using a shader, they actually draw the ray of light, bounce off the object, and back at the camera. And I know it sounds complicated, but I have a picture here that'll explain everything. So there you go. That is ray tracing. I learned something. I'm not above admitting I was wrong. I was wrong. There is ray tracing in that demo, and now there's ray tracing here on stream. All right. So this show is ostensibly about video games, but I want to have a wide variety of things to do. So one of the first things I'd like to try out today is a little segment about one of my favorite type of games. Let's check it out. Idle game. This is Cookie Clicker. Sound off in chat if you guys have ever played this game. That girl is Ray, yeah. I wish there was PS5 Rayman. So I thought, since if this is going to be an ongoing series, I thought we could start a little thing called One Idle Minute, in which each stream I have 1 minute to get an idle game as far as I can, and then we'll leave it, see how well it does over the time in between streams, and then come back and check it out. So here we have Cookie Clicker. For those of you who haven't played it, let's go ahead and name this to Wednesday Night Cookies. Cool. So the basics of this game are you click this cookie, and then it generates one cookie. However, if you earn enough cookies, you can buy automatic clickers. So in just a second, I'm going to have 1 minute to get my cookie industry as far along as we can go. Yeah, let's see how we go. All right, so I'm going to click furiously and buy a cursor. Now this cursor is going to auto-click for me. You can see it here. 50 seconds. Try to buy as many cursors as we can get. All right, our first batch of cookies goes to the trash. The neighborhood raccoon barely touches it. That is unfortunate. All right, we got some Chivos popping off already. Man, Gex the Gecko. I can get that on stream. All right, we're gonna buy a grandma. We got a grandma here. It's hanging out. I got 13 seconds. Let's go. This is the Twitch content you came for. Mouse clicks, achievements. Oh, that's it. All right. So, Wednesday night cookies. We have 93 cookies. And the police are here. So, we'll let this sit. We'll let this sit all week. We'll check back in it on Wednesday, and we'll see how our little garden has grown. There's seriously a novelization of Gex? I get Gex and James Pond confused. Are they related at all? Are they the same sort of gecko? Or same sort of like... Is Gex a spy? I don't know enough about it. Read it before you played it. Spoiler. Major spoiler. All geckos are best. Well, all right. Well, now that we have a few people in the chat, we're going to try a game today that you guys can play along with. Called Stream Race. You don't have to download anything. You don't have to have an app. Play in the chat. Let me get open. All right. So in just a second, we're gonna have a race between you guys. You guys can join in. Let me hit new game. So if you would like to join in this race, type !race in the chat. You too can be a racer. Oh yeah, Sleepy Liam's in first. Terrible Trim, Net of the Dead. All right, Little 88's in. Now, once a race starts, it is pretty random. Although you can do one or two things. One of the main ones you can do is type !boost once it's going, and your car will zoom. However, it is very difficult to control, so use it wisely. And there's a lag on the stream, so it makes it even more fun and random. If you want to get on this race, anybody can get in. !race. The winner of this race will get to choose the game that I play for the rest of the stream. We have 3 choices. Oh yeah, Valdivia's entered the race. I gotta read that Gex novel. It's okay, Valdivia. All you really do is, it's kind of a random race, but you can type !boost when the race is going to give yourself a boost. However, that can make your car veer wildly off the rails. You know what? We can do a practice round. This race will be a practice race. We'll go ahead and start it so people can get a feel for it. This will not be for choosing the game, but you will get something cool. I'll figure something out. All right, here we go. We're going to start. All right, Ned says no practice race. You can still get in here with !race. I gotta refer to Ned. He's my boss. I'm sorry. This is for all the marbles. All right, so welcome to the Wednesday Night Rager. And they're off. Valdivia taking an early lead, followed by Terrible Trim right on their heels. Sleepy Liam's in third. Oh, we got Dwicka going around the outside. Round the outside, round the outside. We got a boost. Wow, Valdivia launches it. Oh, Sleepy Leaves take over. Oh, Dwicka. Oh, Dwicka makes it out around the corner. Net of the Dead right on his heels. Wow, around these corner. Let's see what's going on. Oh, wow, terrible trim. Oh, Valdivia pulling. Oh, wow, crossover. We got some wrecks. Oh, Valdivia boosted at the wrong time, right into the stadium. A powerful show of speed. Dwicka taking a commanding lead. Oh, wow. Valdivia just took second. Oh, but they're stuck on some rubble. Here comes Leland in the back. It's anyone's game at this point. If you want your cell phone to go this fast, you got to get Boost Mobile. Took us in the lead, but he's hitting some sand. Oh, wiped out. On the barricade. Sleepy Leams taking for veering wildly off course. You're correct. This is so weird. The finish line's in sight. Sleepy Leams, if they can get through this. Stacks of tires, I guess? Look at the crowd. They're going wild. And... oh! Dwicka takes first place just at the end. Sleepy Leams gets the field goal. We got Terrible Trim coming in third. Can Valdivia take? Terrible Trim takes third. Valdivia takes fourth. Field goal. Oh, just misses. And Nether Dead takes fifth. All right, Dwicka. Since this was the real deal, you get to choose the game. Yep. In this game, what can I say? Cheaters win. Although it says right here, normal racer, so no cheating. So, you get to choose from 3 pre-selected games. I do not have Ghost of Tsushima. I will put them in chat. The 3 games are Monster Prom, which is a monster dating simulator. A very interesting platformer called Bird Gut. Or a strange arcade simulator called The Coin Game. Choose wisely, Dwicka. Hell yeah. We got a coin game on our hands. All right, now, I have never played this game before. It looks strange and amazing. Yeah, so here we go. We'll launch it up. See what we got. All right, we got coin game. So yeah, this is about all I know of this game. Is this graphic right here? We got some robots, we got some people. Let's get started. Check it out. All right. Who came in second on that race? Was that Sleepy Leams? All right, you get to choose blue or pink. Pink with the cake. Coin on the bank. All right. Birthday mode. A birthday party just for you. Fun and relaxed so you can just play the game. Money runs out, just hit up the money grabber. Teleport around. Smartwatch. No health, curfews, or parents to worry about. I like that. Although survival sounds intense, I don't know how that would even work. Um, I'll put it up to chat. Should I do birthday mode or survival? Might have to survive these robots. Have to work odd job. Oh, weird. Oh yeah, you do have to eat junk food to stay healthy. I don't want to fuck with a curfew. Let's just do birthday. Nope. Well, we gotta vote for survival. Let's try it. Alright, survival mode involves eating junk food and soda to keep your health up. Work odd jobs around the island or scavenge for junk in the trash to earn money. Use the tickets you win to buy prizes to show off, or just take them to berries and pawn them for more cash. Better keep your mom happy to avoid getting grounded. Make sure you're home in the bed at curfew time. It is true. It is sort of my birthday. We'll see how long we can survive. If survival sucks, I'll switch to birthday. We already got a rusted banana. We can't suck that bad. Let's see what you got. Wow. Text. Was not expecting the iWatch interface. Wow. Okay, welcome to the coin game. Okay. Smartwatch tutorial. Holy crap. So much text. It reminds me of the Ride the Bus simulator. Alright, we'll see what we can get away with without. Got our watch. I thought this was supposed to be about coins as well. We got quality fireworks. Got this thing. Can I do anything with this? Left click grab. F inventory. Oh, there we go. Oh, so I guess that was my money. Wow, just like real life. Connor, you may have picked the wrong game, but that's the heavy crown that comes with winning the race. Again, how much does this cost? Oh, I have 3 credits. Okay, we got to get this. Wow, all the fun of an arcade. Oh hell yeah, we got an empty can. Oh, I knew it was too good to be true. What was their review? So far, mine is blowing. Got a fidget spinner. Keep hearing a duck. I don't know where that duck. Oh, there it is. What? Yeah, this whole game is terrifying. Oh, there's my mom. Yep, too. Nothing, I guess. Duck. None of these look like a front door. Oh, now we're in the big world of coin game. Yeah, Leland, I think this is what that's what I thought this was. I didn't realize there would be any sort of minivan or surfboard garage. Huh. Okay, this thing looks cute. Interact with it. Yeah, I'm gonna try birthday mode because this is it's just a lot to learn at once. I think I can choose clothing. There we go. Ooh, keep this coin on the butt. This is like being in an interrogation room. The whole thing is just surreal. Hey, happy birthday. Wow, thanks, Uncle Phil. Oh, God. Oh. Not so I guess I get my money here. Hell yeah. Two things I love surf music and cold hard cash. Dwicka? The answer is yes. All right. Anything you recommend, Leland? Anything I should hit? I got 46 bucks, so world is ours. We can talk to this minion bot real quick. What's up, Mignone? That rock. Rain. All right. Gotta find it. Babu Frick could not make it tonight, but he'll be back on Monday. The line waiting simulator. All right, find my way in. All right, here we go. This is cool. Claw. Is there an arcade game I'm overly good at? I really like the Japanese arcade game. I ported it to Xbox called Death Smiles. I'm a huge fan of that game. The Japanese shoot 'em up. I think I have it on Steam. I might play it one day. All right, what is this? What are those? Oh, those are tickets. All right, let's try it. Looks like I gotta poke this key into one of those holes. Oh, weird. It's not going up. Gotta lock it in. What? I've seen one of these in real life, but it's so strange playing it in this hellscape simulator. Okay, so I have to hold the mouse down. Huh. That seems like a ripoff. Try the train. All prizes won in the stream tonight will be sent virtually to viewers. These are just for ticket. Hell yeah. We got this. We're in here. What? Did it just fall back into the game? It's really starting to feel like a dream. Like that's one of those dreams that's not quite a nightmare, but you know it's not right. Everything about this. Huh. Yeah, I guess so. This one seems by far the easiest so far. Terrible Trim mentioning the crane game in Yakuza. Is there a mini game that you guys have gotten really stuck on? For me, in the first Red Dead Redemption, there's a horseshoe mini game, and my friend Harwell and I played that thing for like 4 hours one night and got really good at it. Is there any mini game like that that you guys can think of that? What the? Oh, whoa! I've left my body. How do I get my prize? Give me prize. Crouch. This is so strange. Claw Madness. It is Claw Madness. I can't get those out. My birthday, I'm leaving them. Yeah, Dwicka, we could have been a bird at prom. Nope. We can win some letters here at Larry's Arcade. Try this thing. Toonstruck. Is Toonstruck the one with Doc from Back to the Future? I can't think of his actor's name right now. Oh wow. Oh, this is super strange. Okay, so I guess I have to pull back a plunger. Hey, we're doing better than Count Sapphire. Find the green light. Okay. Oh, another thrilling game. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Oh, yeah, Tim Curry. That was his big breakout role, Toonstruck. We're racking up the tickets on this one. It's unclear how to pick things up. I'm left clicking and grabbing. I'm pressing. Oh, I have to mash the F. Okay. Guess it's F for fucking pick it up. A Mega Drop. These are the kind of games that I don't normally play in an arcade. Do you guys? Yeah, it's even stranger in a sim though. It just feels so I don't know. Performing these strange rituals. Oh, let's go. 3373. Wow, that's a lot of tickets. Alright, skee ball. That's game. Terrible Trip is right. This is like so. But the feeling of it just adds to that. Like, I'm dreaming. This isn't real. Trying to get that 20. Oh man, it resets you every. Hey! Alright, game mastered. Oh, did you guys hear that? I don't know if my mic cut it off, but there's a big wreck right out on the freeway by my place. That's just adding a little fun ambiance to this arcade. Yeah, that's fun. Oh, why did I hit yes? I hit no. Was there a good skee ball game on the Wii? I feel like that would be perfect. Reminds me of the game we played in computer class in elementary school. Yes. There used to be one I played when I was in elementary school that was about fish. You could be fish in an ecosystem, and you had to watch out for a fisherman's hook. Anybody ever play that? And Connor playing oh, let's go. Oregon Trail reminded me of it. I do see why they added the survival mode, as insane as it is. It does give you something to play for. Got Scottish cover border. Check out our skills. Space taxi. I know that one. A crazy taxi. Alright. Alright, that's coin game. I think, unless there's anything you guys want to play, I'm thinking about switching to Monster Prom. Because that way we can have a little bit more interactivity. Piping Galaxy. Zoom Beanies. The Alien Who Eats Numbers. I love that game. Number Muncher and Word Muncher. Absolutely love that game. Treasure in the Sand. Dunko.
Where's your parents? Hey, come on. Busy here.
Got this crazy thing. Anybody want to see any of these before we head on to the Monster Prom? I want to see what this sand one's about. Oh, Kid Pix was amazing. Kid Pix and Mario Paint were a big part of my childhood. We should do a Mario Paint stream. Use joystick to move arm and knock off. Okay. Don't touch shovel handle. I have never seen a game like this. This can't be. Is this a real game? Like, could you reset this up as a robot? A bizarre game. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and exit this. Great choice tonight, Dwicka. Race winner, game picker winner. Get Monster Prom opened up. So I've never played Monster Prom. I know very little of it. I have a friend and coworker who loves it. It looks amazing. All the art looks amazing. Sound off in the chat if you've played anything like Monster Prom. Or Monster Prom itself. Right, turn the volume up. Monster Prom. Inadvertently a surf theme sort of stream, which I'm very for. Beautiful Boyfriend. That was almost on the list for tonight, but I figured this one kind of took that slot. All right, so the way that I'm going to play it is, unless there's a timer or something crazy, I'm going to be looking to the chat for advice. Voice interjection. Huh. Does that mean they will talk for us, or it's just like audio on or off? I do want to talk about that terrible trim. All right, let's see.
Let's go.
Oh. Let's do a short game. So far, no voice effects. Ah, Spooky High School. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Oh, who are we? Sound off in chat. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I got 1 vote for 4. I've got 1 vote for the hot lady. I'm assuming this person was literally on fire. All right. Who are we really? Who are we feeling like being? Ooh, Edamira. Call ourselves, name ourselves after one of my favorite members of the Addams family. All right, I have a passionate plea for a different name. Perfect. All right, I think this should be fine. Yeah, I'll be a she. Actually, since it's cool that it's an option, I'm gonna go with they.
Let's do this!
Let's do this! And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Like a obvious match, or maybe we were looking for an opposite track situation. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. The huge. Liam DeLioncourt, 400 and something, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? Who are we thinking, chat? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start. Alright, so Leland's liking the hunky wolf. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Let me move my camera off of the chat. Whoops. I don't know if we can go back. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true self. Let's start. Alright, we got some Go Stag, Go Jock, Snake, Star Versus. I don't know if I've seen Star Versus. Alright, it's a chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. They ask the fire-headed Ember Gex. Wow, this is a lot of text. Alright, what do you want to do? We want to be a real hero, lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life? We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Global warming isn't real, I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. Nah, the world is doomed. But I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be-covered in water world. Alright. Not real, world is doomed. Oh, let's go with world is doomed. Reminds me of her head. Or their head. So wealthy. Let's see. I think I'm going to pick a chat member to answer the question just so don't have to wait for all the responses to come in. So this one, Leland, if you will answer 1, 2, or 3, which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend, provided you went criminally insane? A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself? An ATM? A dildo, duh. All right, Leland is going with a dildo, duh. A dildoda. All right, Sleepy, you will get to choose this one. Which criteria would you use to name your children? My name plus 11, plus 2. I thought it was 11. The second, just a swear word. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A non-heteronormative name to give them the freedom to define themselves in their own terms. No name, just a swear word. I'll research a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. Something simple and friendly. All right, so Sleepy says a non-heteronormative name to give them the freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Awesome. Ooh, they all love it. They're very cool monsters. All right, let's see. Valdivia will get the next choice. All right, we got some smart, some boldness, some creativity, some charm. Ooh. Fun and money. All right, where would Ember Gex be hanging out? Put him outdoors. Dang, Ember! That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. I just realized that my camera is over our stat. 300 people at the outdoor school rave. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. It's a effin' rager. Let's do fun. Oh yeah. We're going min-max on fun. Later that night, you head out to the club with Polly and Liam. Using your fake IDs, also known as Polly's boobs, you have no problem getting in the door. The real trouble begins when you get to the bar and Polly starts teasing Liam. Uh-oh. Telling you, boy, you got no game. And I'm telling you that I reject the ludic sexual paradigm underlying your assertion. Okay, seems like a real vampire nerd. All I'm saying is that if you're really as cool as you act all the time, you should have no problem getting digits from that gender indeterminate locust swarm down at the end of the bar. Well, of course I could. I wanted to. But you see, the key to my allure is that I don't want anything. Sounds to you like Liam's just scared. You decide to go over there and show them both how it's done by... Alright, Valdivia, 1 or 2? Insect pheromones or dancing so hard? This is a very subtle game. Alright, we're gonna dance so hard that we also separate into a cloud of locusts. Alright, you dance till your body's a swarm of locusts. This is no problem for you. Wow, Ember Gex. The hot young locust swarm at the end of the bar is impressed. So is Polly. Ooh. See, Liam, all you gotta do is dance until it physically alters the composition of your body. But I can only turn into bat. That is very cool. I can only turn into bat. Or rather, one bat. Not even a swarm. Still cool. Alright, dude. We can't all be totally flippin' awesome. While I comforts Liam, he manages to secure a party for afterwards at the Locust House. And a couple of rich mummies from out of town. Join. At school the next day, everyone at school is talking about how you can apparently turn into Bug. Awesome. Getting 2 fun and 1 charm. That is the effing Rager way. More fun. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Oh, where are we gonna sit? All right, terrible trim. We got table 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Looks like we've got 3 people here, 2 people here. Next to the hot jock. Is this the hot jock or is this the hot jock? The bearded one. All right. Find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs, mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on. I do agree that the bearded one is the hot job. You find Scott and Damien shoving hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on.
Always believe in yourself.
Oh, it's the coach! Coach Tiger. Go, boys, go. Munch your way to victory. There's no truer sport than an eating contest. Beth Crotch. I think he means thanks, coach. Shut up and let me. Looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Alright, Dwicka. This one's on you. Distract Scott with surprise fireworks, or slather Damien's dogs in holy ketchup. The fertile one. Alright, the slathering shall commence! Oh yeah, we got that hunk to like our junk. You pull out your bottle of Brother Caliente's Father Son and the Holy Ghost Pepper Ketchup and dump it on Damien's dog. Yeah. Finally, the sauce hot enough for... Oh! F. My soul is melting.
Always embrace youth.
Always embrace youth, Damien. The heat you're feeling is just the fires of determination. No fire I can handle. This ketchup is fucking consecrated. I'm having an allergic reaction. Allergic reactions are just weakness leaving the body, Damien. Keep it up.
I'm out.
Pretty sure that's wrong and dangerous advice, coach. Quit.
Good job.
Way to go, Dwicka. You got rid of this devil clown. Congrats, Scott.
Hooray!
He does love winning. Man, so hunky. Now, will someone take me to the nurse's office? Does love helping. Wow. Scott rushes off carrying Damien's smoking body, and you rush just a little closer to Scott's heart. Alright, team. I was thinking the same thing, Valdivia. Alright, let's keep maxing fun. We've already been... We can go back outdoors again. School seems like not the right call for her. Or for them, sorry. What? We do have this person here, this monster class. Let's go to the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. That's right. Listening to nothing but against all authority, 24-hour roadside resistance. The finest punk rock music. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathroom. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Alright, Ellen Bacher, you're going to make the next choice when it comes up. Later, you're minding your own business when you see Polly floating down the hallway texting. Just as you're about to approach her.
Cool.
There you are, Polly. I've been following a scent. The scent of betrayal. Uh-oh. What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks at all lately. Very unfunny person mess with my sports gear. I put my left sock in my right shoe, my right sock in my left shoe. Polly, I know we're best bros and you would never do a prank to me. But I think you did this prank to me. I smelled you. No, you didn't? Because ghosts don't have a scent? You think that's true? I feel like there's got to be at least 1 or 2 ghosts that have a scent. Maybe not a normal person, but a werewolf can smell anything, and ghosts smell like algebra and global warming. Right. Well, if ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling? Alright, Ellen Bodker. Hey, you be nice to the writer of this game, Terrible Trim. Ghosts can smell, or it's a mystery. Hop in my van. What are we thinking? We can seduce the ghost or seduce the hunk? Alright, we're going with the ghost. Of course, ghosts smell like ecstasy, spiked rose wine, and Victoria's seance lingerie. Yeah, it's my favorite thing. And it was you. You have an idea how many ghosts in the school wear Victoria's seance? The ultimate lingerie boutique. See, Billy? That is an amazing joke. So you're saying it could have been any ghost? Pretty much, but you know what? I would be happy to use my rose-smelling, lingerie-scented skill set to help you crack the case. Can we do, like a triad relationship in this game? Thanks, Polly. You're a good friend. As they walk away arm in arm, Polly looks over her shoulder and mouths to you. It was totally me. A ghost. But Scott seems content. Their friendship is saved, and Polly seems pretty flattered by your choice of scripters. In the end, the strongest smell here is the sweet smell of success. You earn 2 smarts and 1 charm. Oh yeah, if I can get a mod in the chat to throw some water on this Ned fellow. Too spicy. Let's see what's going on in the auditorium.
What's up?
Oh, to my little shop, buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you to stupid new adventures, and even some shit that might be much needed at very specific moments. But take a look. Oh, look at all this shit. Got all kinds of shit in this shit shop. Event. Oh, we can turn into a ghost. How much money? We have $7, $5, $6. Here, I'm covering the cat person. Yeah, no, please don't talk about Terrible Trim shit eating. This is a used tampon. Wow. What a game. A tampon used by the former prom queen, you know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsession. That is crazy. I am honestly surprised they did not go for the vampire teabag joke. Anything stand out to anybody? These two are events, which could be cool. The ghost sheet's looking kind of cool. Motivational poster. Alright, let's get it. Oh yeah, almost at the halfway point.
Let's do this.
Let's see. Let's keep chasing down our hunk, shall we? Oh, and it's with our ghost. Perfect. Approach Scott and Polly's able to find them crouched behind a pile of jelly desserts, plotting. Thanks, Brosif. You're here, bro. Oh, thank Brosif, you're here, bro. Come on, join our huddle. Maybe you're curious about our huge pile of jelly jam gelatinous dessert cups. But want to know more? We're going for the jelly prize. Yeah, we're gonna win it. We collect the foil cover of 100 jelly desserts. We'll be the lucky winners of. Oh, this is the Monster Prom. Punch Drunk Love crossover.
Yes.
One free jelly dessert. Wait, was that movie? One of those Sandler-verse movies. Send off Sandler heads. What's the Sandler movie with the yogurt lids? Or the pudding lid? Right now we're stuck. We've only got 99. That means we need one more. Scott, we need one more. One more. Give them your jelly dessert, but you already threw it at a bird person you hate. Guess you gotta make a choice. Alright, Net of the Dead. 1 or 2. Steal the final dessert, or make like a puppy dog and beg. That's what I thought. I haven't seen that movie in so long, though. Alright, we're gonna make like a puppy dog and beg. All things are sweeter when achieved through pity. Begging? What? I never beg, except in an intricately choreographed erotic scenario. This is an intricately choreographed erotic scenario? No, even better. Gazing sadly at people until they give us food. You happily follow Scott around the cafeteria, whimpering at people for their jelly dessert. Holly just eats all the stockpile jelly desserts while you're busy begging. Also, no one is willing to give you any jelly desserts. That doesn't matter. The saying goes, begging is its own reward. That and the quality time you get to spend with Scott. That's also a reward. All right, getting closer to the hunk Scott. We got to really seal this deal.
Let's do this.
Are we making the move on Scott, or are we going for the ghost Polly? Or are we trying to get them both? That just means the store. Who's going to the library? All right, who has not made a choice that would like to? Let me know. That day you spent some time on the libraries. He's playing some good old online poker. Oh, I like this. Monster guy. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. And this game's cool. You gain 2 money. This game cusses. That's cool.
Hey, boo.
Hey, Ember Gex, darling, that's us. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. You might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? Guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkins. You know, sexually. Right, that terrible trim. Did our stream go down? Okay, cool. It's for some reason in Twitch all black on my screen, so please let me know in chat if it disappears. I can still see it in OBS. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit, but my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move. Oh well. Alright, Valdivia. 1 or 2. I've done that one loads of times. Just name a time and a place and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson. Or throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you time to figure out what a RRW is. Oh yeah. Oh wow, I thought she was going to go for that. She was turned off by our heavy-handed play. Okay, what? That's not how it works. You don't reverse all over my Romanian Wilkinson. Oh boo, I think you're trying to swallow more than you can chew. I mean, I have the feeling you don't even know what's a standard Romanian Wilkinson. Am I right? You know what they say, you can't teach an old dog new Romanian Wilkinson because why are you trying to have complicated kinky sex with a dog? That seems a little specious, considering, you know, they're trying to fuck pretty much anything in this game. You're such an anti-perv that it's almost cute, but cute in a totally unappealing way. Wow. Like a puppy that just stated something of no interest in sexual. Wow. If you'll excuse me, I have to go wander the earth eternal fleshless torment until I find someone who actually knows about sex. No, you wanted to play it cool, maybe do the weird thing with Polly, but it seems like you suck at lying. You lose 2 fun and 1 smart. Ah, see. Alright, well, if the ghost is out, we gotta move for the puppy-like hunk.
Let's do this.
No, gold. Polly is... I don't want to cuss more than the game is. Go back, I saw Jim last time. Oh, there we are. An epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your spirit. Leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. New charm. Got that charm back from that lying gaff. I didn't read that last one as lying. It seemed like we were being supportive of their kink. Being open to providing what they asked. Like, that seems cool. But I guess we didn't know that we didn't know what that was. Can't please all the ghosts. You see Polly looking unusually depressed. She's usually on hella good drugs at this time of day. Oh, that's... okay, she's on hella good drug. This is explaining it. Guess what's up? I'm gonna live forever. I was yelling that at a party last night because they were playing that cheesy Fame song. You know the one. What's it called? Ah, yes. I'm gonna live forever. Duh. Then I realized it's like literally actually true. And forever is like a really, really, really long time, you know? What if I run out of stuff to do? What if aliens take over and they ban partying? What if the Earth blows up and I have to live in space with dumb, boring space animals? I get bored when the bus takes an extra 10 minutes to arrive. How am I going to stay hyped for eternity? I'll make this call. You don't have to. Whenever you get tired of existing, just go piss off a priest. Or meth. Oh, let's go exorcist. So fun! This girl is complex. Damn, what a dope way to go out. I'll be all like, she died the way she lived. An abomination in the eyes of the Lord. Man, I got so many cool ideas for how to piss off a priest. Dip all their little crackers in LSD. Whoa, this game is edgy. Pour jizz in the holy water. Even edgier. By the translation of the Bible, but way pornier? What? You know who would love this game? Teens. Oh man, I gotta stay entertained for years, just thinking up new ways to make a holy dude mad. Thanks. It's a good day to be you and a bad day to be a priest. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. And we're getting bolder by the moment. Alright, just 3 more to go.
Let's do this.
Alright, Dwicka. Effin Rager is now for teens. Dwicka's gonna make the next choice. We're gonna keep following our hunk around. When Scott and Damien immerse in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. Super. These have got to be like Kickstarter backers. Like Lindsay Roberts probably paid $100. This hunk could talk about her. Haha! And now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma. Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 99 emotional damage to him at level. Oh, win again. Great Pokemon humor. You should stop playing Pokemons? Whoa, look at this guy. Looks kind of effing rager. What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds. Good one. Whoa, Scott, is that you? I didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemon isn't dumb, it's cool, because no way is Scott gonna come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Alright, let's see. Dwicka. Say nothing, pelt them with steamed veggies. Ah, vegetables. We hate those. Stop it. Seriously, pelt us with ground beef or something, or at least sausage, pigs. Got some forks and knives. Knives. Guys, come on, stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousin. His Wolfpack have retreated out of range. Wow, Connor. Really pissed off our wolf hunk friend. Nice thinking. Finally used for vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does, though. That's a win. Oh, the final evening before prom.
Let's do this.
Alright, auto race car, you're gonna make the next choice. If you would like to. Go back outside. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave. Oh, we already did that. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat. Seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definition. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the... Adding all that to his name is quite necessary. Tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom sequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. You move everything. A portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season finale of the Interdimensional Bachelor. Oh man, this got anime. Good lord. Help, I'm in danger of straining my eyes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Series of trivial questions. Okay. Choice conceded. I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is. Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. and we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios which are more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome. Oh no, it's getting meta. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. We're trying to send the prince packing. I present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. Or jaw unhinges, bee pours out. I gotta go with that one. You unhinge your jaw and unleash the bees. Wait, why were there bees inside your mouth? Well, your childish prank has destabilized the fabric of this pocket dimension. It's coming apart around us. Oh no! First meta and now random! Money in my wallet has turned into moths? Can you believe that? What? Crazy. No part of me is turning into animals, but I suddenly care about things? This is all your fault. Why didn't you just answer with the words? Why did it have to be bees? Can't take back the past. In the next 1,000 years, traversing various horrifying dimensions with the prince and your 3 pissed off friends. That time has passed and you return home, but you'll never forget. Oh, wow. I did not like the bee jaw. Alright. We're nearing the prom. Ember Gex. I think it's pretty clear, right? Are we going with Polly? Oh, we can ask ourselves? Oh, wait, none of them. Alright, this is a major choice. We can go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or no one. I see 1 vote for Polly, 1 vote for the hunk. Another vote for the hunk. Vote for Stag. Another vote for the hunk. At first, Twicko, when I read Stag, I was looking for the deer person. Alright, I think that makes it 3 for Scott. 1 for Polly. Alright, let's go to this prom, Scott.
Bro. Let's do this.
Oh, my heart is pounding. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Huh, prom? I don't know. I mean, you're so out of shape. Oh, shit. A lot of grandmas in this game. My grandma always says I need to mate with an alpha specimen who can bring strong baby. Sorry.
Bro.
Wow. Damn. Brutal. Sorry, Leland. We should have gone with Polly. You're right. You move on from this horrible and shameful failure. What was he looking for? None of these are like fitness. Became a functional person, and eventually you meet a sweet banshee called Ash. Oh, that's nice. You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day, in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. About your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, so Ash abandoned you the next day. Thus, for the rest of your life alone, and never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing. Wow. Holy crap. There are 34 endings, 422 events, 1,500 outcomes. Looks like he was not a good boy at all. It is cool that we get to drink our own pee. That's pretty cool and progressive, but he was a jerk. Oh well. Maybe we can try again. Maybe not. Oh, I want to date this person. The 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. I agree. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were. And we did spend the most time with Polly. You're right. I have a lot of regrets. A lot. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. What the fuck? Okay. Became an athlete. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but is lovable and good-hearted as ever. Holly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. Spent most of her time partying. There's almost no work because, summer. Miranda started a nonprofit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mercury. I guess, I don't know who Miranda is. Maybe this person. We never talked to them. Oh, this person. The Sweet Week Monster Prom seemed larger than life. Then it was gone. That. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we're ready to start. This is the best part so far. Oh man, yeah. He's studying Wood of Charms, Scott. Yeah, 15 minutes by Mike Kroll. Oh man, DJ Cutman is also amazing. All right, Terrible Trim, thanks for tuning in. Thank you. Happy birthday to you too. I'm gonna let the song finish and then we're gonna wrap up the stream. Playing. Thanks for playing with me, chat. Cool surf music. We did unlock an erotic fanfic about dragons. That's pretty cool. Maybe we can look at that next time. But yeah, sincerely, thank you for tuning in to this first episode of Wednesday Night Rager. Thanks for stumbling along with me as we figured this out. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see on the stream, please let us know. You can text the Rage line. I'm sure Ned will post that number in the chat. You can also follow the stream on Twitch so you know we're going live. Effinrager.com. Every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central, the show that started this whole thing, Effin Rager, Connor and Ned, come to you every week. Yeah, we're going to try this again next Wednesday. I want to make this as cool as we can. I'm going to try to find more stream interactive games, more weird games. If you have any suggestions at all, please let us know. And until next time, let's see. Stream daily. Drink your own pee stream. If I'll ask Twitch if it's against terms of service or not. But thank you all so much for tuning in. That number is 910-447-2437. You can text it or call with any sort of suggestions or feedback. 910 Hi Rager. But thanks again so much. I'll be back in the chat on Monday at 8. So I'll see you guys then. Have a great evening.